Today I will provide an explanation to you regarding a few methods that can help you improve your golf skills and play better. These are 6 crucial points that you should consider with every golf swing in order to enhance your chances of playing successfully and achieving favorable outcomes on the course. A method is a technique or approach that individuals must employ or utilize in order to effectively accomplish a task or objective and ultimately attain success in their endeavors. Number 1. When you participate in a game and find yourself on the tee, in the midst of the game or standing on the green, the very first action you consistently perform is to evaluate the situation at hand. What is the distance? Where do I desire to play? How is the weather? What are the conditions on the golf course? Which strokes should I choose? Once that is clear, the next step in the process comes into play. Once we have chosen the racket, the grip comes. It is important that the grip is correct, that the striking surface is not open at the moment of impact. The ball goes right afterwards, or the striking surface would be closed and goes to the left. That is the reason why it is important that you also possess a method to make certain that your grip aligns with the striking surface on every single occasion. Okay, would have been item 2. The third point is aligning. Therefore, you need to play in a specific direction in order to achieve your desired outcome. Now, you have to align yourselves properly for this task. Not that you approach the goal incorrectly, but rather that you have aligned yourself correctly in order to achieve success. The fourth step is when you have aligned yourself correctly, ensuring that the setup is also correct and in place for optimal results to be achieved. The setup is well balanced, but is the distance measurement correct and aligned with the desired specifications? Is the ball properly positioned? Is your setup satisfactory and in line with the requirements of the situation? If that's okay, then we can execute a wonderful golf swing. If certain things are not right in the setup, if you are too close or the ball position is not correct, then you would have to compensate for things in the swing. Point number 5 would be the golf swing. When all is said and done, encompassing points 1 through 4, it is our sincere hope that you will achieve the swing of the century, where the ball travels precisely to your intended target with utmost accuracy and precision. There is a landing area where you can stop the ball exactly where you need it, so that you can play golf successfully and achieve your desired results on the course. Point number 6 is mental strength. If something went wrong and the ball did not go in the direction it wants to go. We are not robots. That is the precise reason why we encounter deviations in our game afterwards, where one can already attempt to perfect the entire thing. However, you will never accomplish that 100%, because each individual stroke would actually be a unique piece afterwards, and one can only prepare as well as possible for such things. Even then, in such situations, you're always surprised by what happens to the golf ball. Maybe the weather hasn't been assessed correctly. Perhaps the landing was not always accurately estimated. Perhaps the rolling of the ball turned out differently than one had imagined, and so on and so forth. These are the factors that one can influence oneself. Once the golf ball is on its way, factors come back to us that we cannot influence. Sometimes you are lucky, and sometimes you are unlucky. Luck plays a role in the outcome, and it is beyond our control. We must accept the unpredictability of these circumstances. It's just part of the game, and depending on how the next day goes and whether one is mentally strong enough, one should actually try to do everything possible so that one can always deliver the balls with a swing of a century golf so that one has as much success as possible. That means always evaluate well. That means always making a good grip. That means always aligning yourself correctly with it to his goal, which we are currently playing, and then try to set up correctly so that everything is nicely balanced and the ball positions are also correct due to the shots you have chosen there. And the 5th point is then to execute an optimal wolf swing afterwards. The mental strength afterwards when something goes wrong. Actually, don't let go here with these 5 things, but always do it well again and again, blow by blow, so that you have as much success as possible with every single golf swing later. But if you try to actively correct the next golf stroke when a mistake has occurred, then you will run into trouble with the game. If he has ever gone to the left and you try to correct that, he will then go to the right away from you. And if he has gone in the right direction and you try to correct it, he will then go in the opposite direction. That is probably not a good solution, as if you would deliver the golf ball to the target accurately. And if you keep trying repeatedly and repeatedly and repeatedly, then you would have attained your mental strength that aids you in achieving higher scores. Good. That was a succinct overview providing a brief summary of the FIT4PAR golf methods. In every method, certainly there is a method to properly grip the golf club. Presently, we are all individuals with distinct qualities. That means each person has their individual grip on how to approach the right and left hand to a golf club in order to ensure it aligns with the face of the club. However, there is also a method to accomplish it in a correct manner subsequently. Then, during the subsequent stage, when we reach the alignment process, it is equally crucial that it is accurate in relation to the objective. Once again, there is a technique to ensure its absolute correctness. Make as few errors there as possible. It is not always simple for us professionals to stand there either. However, the fitful couple method has the correct clues on how to accomplish it afterwards. Subsequently, an individual assumes a balanced stance to ensure that the position of the ball and the posture of the body are accurately aligned in the correct manner. There is additionally a way to accomplish it in such a manner that it fits perfectly. And the golf swing is also a technique of how you swing in the most optimal way. Whether you have to do it like this initially or swing like this initially, there is also a method, a very precise one. There is also a way how you should swing subsequently so that you can deliver your golf balls exactly to the intended target. So, the 6 points. Always look, evaluate well, make a good grip, align well, set up well, try to implement the best golf swing and stay mentally strong and keep fighting until the end on all 18 holes without giving up or losing hope, regardless of the challenges or obstacles that may arise during the game. And if you have successfully managed to play 18 holes in this manner, without flickering and attempting to make changes here and there, but instead progressing conceptually, then you possess a wonderful method here to move forward in a targeted way and implement every golf swing as effectively as possible afterwards, as long as you follow these steps. If you like these hints, then subscribe to the channel. I thank you in advance. I'm looking forward to the next video in which I can help you so that you can simply play golf better. Until next time, good training, good implementation. Goodbye.